Oh yeah, I need that.
I really hope it doesn't, like, me in the process.
Bill Cipher wins by default from a better show.
I agree. I know the bronies are going to be mad, but I don't understand the obsession with My Little Pony. And I remember My Little Pony
but
from back in the day. But it's so
good, man. The story's so good. You just have to give it a chance. Nah, I'm good.
No,
Here's How do you know if you haven't watched it? Because I don't like watching cartoons that are aimed at small children.
Well, here's the thing. They could say the same thing about Gravity Falls, but here's the thing about Gravity Falls.
It was aimed more at teens.
Well, it's aimed more at teens, but at the same time, Gravity Falls also, it has a more in-depth story that I relate to and I connect with. Whereas My Little Pony, I remember the show back in like let's see, I forget when it was. I think it was like the late 80s, early 90s. Hold on. Here we are. Animations in the mid 80s. I remember seeing these coming out. Yeah, the My Little Pony movie. My Little Pony Escape from That's one I remember a little bit of. Escape from Katrina. It's like this evil cat was like trying to, like, I can't remember, like do something like capture the ponies. I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Those being on TV and me changing channels.
I remember watching it because my sister liked it, and I basically didn't really have a choice because there's only one TV in the house, and I didn't want to just like sit up in my room and just like twiddle my thumbs. So I watched it. Is whatever. I don't really remember it because it didn't commit to memory. But I do remember everything from Gravity Falls. There is not a single piece of Gravity Falls I have not seen that I don't like. Like I've seen every bit of Gravity Falls, and it is amazing. But I know that
I've seen clips that people are like, "This is why My Little Pony is good," and I watched the clip and I'm just like, What about that appeals to you? Like,
some people just don't. I don't know. You can't convince everybody, and I know that there's going to be people out there who like My Little Pony and who are going to disagree with us simply because they like My Little Pony. Here's all I'm going to say is, like, if you like My Little Pony, cool, all right, but don't be angry at us because we are not into My Little Pony. Don't be mad at us, because it's just like...
We don't have to like what you like for you to like what you like.
And you don't have to like what we like.
Mm-hmm.
See? It's simple. It's easy. Anyway.
In fact, us not liking what you like just makes it more special for you.
Exactly. Bingo. Hit the nail on the head right there.
But please don't become someone who lands themselves in prison for bestiality.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll say it.
Anyway, moving on. Bill Cipher versus Discord. So, yeah, apparently Bill Cipher is going to be fighting the application known as Discord. I mean, Discord's come a long way. I mean, their calls don't drop or anything like that nearly as often. And oh wait, no, I'm sorry. We're talking about
mine likes
else.
To reset itself randomly.
Yeah. I haven't had that much of an issue out of that.
I haven't had it happen as much in a while, but the other day it did it all of a sudden. Logan says it still does it to him like all the time. But he hasn't really seemed to have an issue with it in the past week or so either. So I think some updates to fix some things.
It's become a lot better than when it originally started.
But our Discord is my favorite social media platform. It's way better than Facebook, way better than Twitter. You should join it. It's in the description.
Oh, yes. Hint, click. Right there in the description.
We have a mod team that's cool. We're not douchebags about it. Like,
yeah.
We keep it free of disgusting, nasty things that shouldn't be anywhere on the internet.
I agree.
It's a pretty cool place.
Yes. So, all right. So we got this death battle queued up here. Let's get it on screen. Let's check it out. Here we go.
Bill Cipher, the triangular terror from Gravity Falls.
Discord, the devilish draconicus from My Little Pony.
The mighty, the righteous, the profound, and the profane. We have featured all manner of warrior on Death Battle before.
But none as silly as these two apocalyptic goofballs. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A
Death Battle. Deep within the forests of Central Oregon rests the rustic lumber town of Gravity Falls.
Oh, hey, there's Old Man McGucket. And would you look at that Mayor Befumpter? And who could forget that little polished turd, Gideon Gleeful?
But despite its looks, Gravity Falls is less Mayberry and more Twin Peaks. I've been studying what I call the unified theory of weirdness. Much like gravity, weirdness acts as a force, warping space and attracting bizarre phenomena to certain areas.
Like the Bermuda Triangle or Denny's at 3 a.m.
And Gravity Falls
Jesus.
is one of
Target 1 hour before closing.
Waffle House at Waffle House at any time past midnight.
I took Kate with me to Target last night before, like about an hour before they closed, because she wanted to get out, and I was grabbing kitty litter and stuff. They had the music turned off and everything, and it was just like, I read
Eerie.
a post once about places that are slightly removed from reality, and one of them was Target right before closing time. I was just like, it's very true. It's weird in here right now.
Yes, it is.
of those places. In fact, it's the largest weirdness magnet in the entire world.
Rainbow vomiting gnomes, the fearsome multi-bear, the dilapidated mystery shack, and most terrifying of all, a trillion-year-old alien spoken of only in whispers, the foulest creature to ever blaspheme upon this beautiful land, Bill Cipher. No, actually, doesn't look so bad. I like his little hat.
Don't be fooled by...
I love the fact that his real name is just like...
It's just like changing to all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah.
Bill's
So he's like a
goofy.
glitch in reality, basically. I also just appreciate the fact that Robbed by Sands and the Tumblr Sexy Man poll, big fan of cryptocurrency, NFTs, AI art, despicable.
Yeah.
It's like there's like Eldritch horror to him in a kid's show.
Has possessed George Washington, Stanley Kubrick, and Alex Hirsch, the creator of the fucking show. Why am I not surprised?
Inspired the Eye of Providence.
Yes.
Demeanor. Underneath the deadpan one-liners lies the cold black heart of a genocidal madman.
After obliterating his home dimension and killing everyone in it, Bill was on the run from the interdimensional authority, so he settled in the chaotic nightmare realm, turning it into his own personal kingdom.
But he quickly set his sights on an even bigger prize, our own universe. Unable to break through the dimensional barriers on his own, he spent millennia trying to trick poor, unsuspecting humans to open the front door.
And if Bill escapes, all of reality is screwed.
He is a being made of pure energy, able to craft a physical body out of nothing and then change that shape to grow to planetary scales. He can regenerate any part of himself, including his own spirit.
Bill can move objects with his mind, duplicate himself, and see into the future. He can bring inanimate objects to life, shoot lasers and fire, and control your dreams like Freddy Krueger.
But Bill isn't just some magician. He can warp reality as much as he pleases.
He controls space, matter, gravity, time, and can even mess with the fourth wall.
Though he's most known for his control over souls. He can see and interact
There's
with
some
normally
legitimately
invisible
terrifying
spirits.
stuff in that show.
Yes. The deer teeth one. He's just like, here, kid, here's a handful of deer teeth. It's like, ugh.
Blow holes through them, and even eradicate them from existence. And should an unwitting pawn make a deal with the dream demon, he can possess their bodies. Which would have been good to know when I started talking to him.
Finally! I've been watching you two boobs for a while. Pyramids, the dollar bill, anything made in my image, I can see through. I see everything!
Yay, new co-host!
Why does my jaw hurt?
Well, it wasn't long before Bill came upon Gravity Falls and the Pines family, namely the brilliant scientist Stanford Pines, who spent decades traveling the multiverse to find a way to defeat Bill.
Was that actually his voice actor? Or was
no, that sounded like.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
That I know Alex Hirsch's voice.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't quite.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah,
I will give it that.
Deadly unleashing him in the first place.
Turns out it would be his niece and nephew, twins Mabel and Dipper Pines, who would end up being Bill's greatest enemies. Hard to believe, perhaps.
Especially when Bill finally managed to, his way through the walls of our cosmos and enter Gravity Falls, reaching his full power and kicking off.
I was going to say I love
Especially when Bill finally managed to,
You know what that's a reference to, right?
Can't remember.
The voice actor for that character right there, the one who broke, I forget the character's name, but basically, Brendan Blandon. His name was Brendan Blandon. The character Brendan Blandon was voiced by, he was voiced by Brain, Rick and Morty creator, Justin Roiland.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And
I was expecting you to say Justin Roiland. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, and him saying, "Oh, jeez," that's basically a reference to Brendan Blandon because he was using basically Morty's voice.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've gone back and redubbed over Justin Roiland's participation in this because of the accusations.
I doubt it.
Well, they did for Louis C.K. Louis C.K. was like the one-armed creature that was like dragging himself around. He's like, "Hey, get in my mouth. Like, come here. Come here. Why won't you just get in my mouth?" Like, trying to eat the...
His way through the walls of our cosmos and enter Gravity Falls, reaching his full power and kicking off.
Weird Mageddon.
That's my line. We've got hench maniacs on the loose, madness bubbles flying every which way, making things go all kinds of crazy, and a weirdness wave threatening to warp all of reality.
And not just our universe. Without that nightmare realm holding him back, given enough time, Bill's
totally
power
directed this
threatens
very episode. Go ahead and check.
Oh,
nice try, buffoon, but not all bills are created equal.
Wow.
multiverse.
And given his control over time and space, Bill can move as fast as he damn well pleases, especially when his mind can view an infinite kaleidoscope of possibilities all at once. As Bill says himself, he exists in a state of quantum uncertainty, with help.
Right. Similar to Erwin Schrödinger's hypothetical cat, Bill exists in two possible states at once, perpetually unresolved. Everything he is also not.
Though he has one great weakness, unicorn hair. Yes, actually, what are the odds?
Similar to garlic or silver, unicorn hair serves as a key ingredient to barriers that can block otherworldly beings like Bill, which can also drain them of their power. While unicorn hair barriers did prevent Bill from breaking into the Shacktron, they failed to nullify his magic.
His actual greatest weakness is his unbelievable ego.
His complete and utter disdain for humanity ultimately proved to be the opening the Pines needed.
Tricked into entering the mind of Ford's scumbag brother Stanley just as it was being...
Hey. Stanley is a fucking hero. Don't you ever say otherwise there, Boomstick.
Erased, Bill invoked the almighty Axolotl in a desperate bid to survive.
Bill's prayers were answered, but in a way he never expected. He would be reincarnated in another form and another time.
Where exactly? No one knows, but we can only hope that this equilateral enemy of all that's holy and decent is never coming back.
There's talk that Alex Hirsch is going to give it like another 10 years, and then he's going to basically do a sort of pseudo-revival series. Maybe call, I don't know if he's going to call it like Gravity Falls or it's going to be called something else, but there's a lot of people talking about it, and honestly, whatever Alex Hirsch wants to do, he'll do.
This episode of Death...
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. DraftKings, I don't care.
Once upon a time, Equestria was under attack, plagued by the rampaging spirit of disharmony, whose only goal was to spread chaos and unhappiness throughout the land.
Until the twin princesses of the sun and moon, Celestia and Luna, used the all-powerful elements of harmony to turn him to stone. Kicking the can down the road, I see. Lots of luck.
Yes, because as with seemingly all magical prisons, it didn't last forever. Eventually, this being of madness and destruction broke free. Discord had returned.
Now I know what you're thinking. Dear Lord, what good God's name is that thing?
Discord is a Draconicus, or dragon horse, and also deer, goat, snake, lion, eagle, lizard, and a bat.
A chimera, basically.
Complete balanced breakfast. Despite looking like a build-a-bear grab bag, he doesn't seem so bad. Kind of annoying, but in a lovable Mon Capitan kind of way.
There's certainly some truth in that. While initially one of our pony's most potent foes, Discord is not inherently evil, just chaotic.
A big jolly jerk that sets fire to things that can't burn, just like me.
It's not like you to find a lot of common ground with My Little Pony.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
you're usually like, the only good pony is the horse mate ma saying.
That's disgusting, Wiz. Horse meat goes in burritos. But really, having a daughter changes a man. It softens your cold, hard edges. Kinda like with Discord, who became best buddies with the pony Fluttershy, and guest pals with everyone else by default. Fluttershy's best pony.
Discord is chaos incarnate and is empowered by causing as much pandemonium as possible. Likewise, if he betrays his true nature, it can cause his soul to weaken and possibly cause him to fade away entirely.
Not a problem when his powers allow him to mess stuff up as much as he likes. He's a full-on reality warper and plays with the laws of physics like they were silly putty.
Discord can manipulate space by teleporting, reshaping his body, and transmuting matter. He can mess with your mind and erase your memories. He can control time and travel through it. He can even remove mathematical dimensions, turning objects 2D.
He also has instant
So it's basically
access to
anything he can
powerful
think of,
items such
anything
as
you can think
crowbars,
of too.
bewitching
So where Gravity Falls is a little more grounded. It's not completely grounded, but there are rules to its universe.
Yeah.
I believe they're gonna give it to him they're gonna give it to Discord based on cartoon bullshit, like Popeye. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna say he's immeasurable essentially, and he's gonna win.
Probably.
can drain foes of their magic power and transfer it to others.
Phasing, clones, possession, invisibility, the list goes on. He can move the sun and moon and rip apart the fabric of reality. And if his physical body is destroyed, he can keep going as a spirit.
Honestly, it'd be quicker to list off all the things Discord can't do. Starting with, yep, the end.
He can do anything he can think of, even obliterate the fourth wall. He's turned the page of the comic he's on, talked directly to the reader, referenced everything from Bob Ross to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and even changed
That's an odd reference.
Yeah.
the very genre of the story he's in.
Oh, my boomstick sense is tingling. I've matured enough to appreciate the cupcakes and rainbows whiz, but there's no amount of character development that will ever make me ready for another Deadpool. Ah, damn it.
Oh, please. Any similarity is down to your line producer refusing to greenlight complex animation. I should be just as insulted by your attempt to force me into dreary fisticuffs. But when it comes to my geometric rival, I'm not about to be upstaged.
Well, I find it fascinating that you seem to draw energy from disharmony. I'd love to study how it played a part in freeing you from internal imprisonment and even in resubstantiating your very essence.
Well, if all you want is to experience substantiation...
What the? Ah! God, no!
That was easy.
Well, that's a pretty ultimate fourth wall break. I will say this: Watch Mojo and their eternal pit of unoriginality had one that's just like top 10 fourth wall breaks on the internet, and it was like number 4. Gina, who is recording this very top 10 list, looks over to her left and realizes that she herself is being recorded. Oh, you sons of... And then they cut to the next one. Number 3. It's like, oh, that was nice. That was nice.
Well, I'm never recovering from that emotionally.
I don't think anybody could.
Oh, look! Blissful ignorance at the bottom of this can.
With Discord's powers, Pinkie Pie could have turned the entire universe into icing. What that meant for the laws of physics is anyone's guess.
He's basically at the top
Inspired
of the pony
tabletop
power hierarchy.
DM.
Even
Oh my
compared to the
gosh.
alternate reality threat, the Pony of Shadows, who could overrun all existence in the multiverse given enough time. Or his ex-partner Cosmos, literally malice incarnate, with identical powers, whom he sealed away in the stars.
Discord once flew from the Horsehead Nebula to Equestria, and kept accelerating so much he went backwards in time.
That was just him trying to make it to tea time with his bestie.
But Discord's power may be his greatest weakness. Since almost nothing can threaten him, his carefree attitude can leave him vulnerable to being caught off guard. Like when Tirek, the magic-devouring demon centaur, tricked Discord and stole his powers.
Even still, Discord has shed his villainous past and been made an honorary hero, happy to help out his pony pals from time to time.
Seems like something Bill could also pull off, you know?
Maybe. Plus, you have to think of, like, the malicious intent. His intent is not malicious.
Doesn't seem like it.
It's just chaotic.
Yeah.
Whereas Bill is 100% malicious.
Very manipulative and conniving as well.
Yes.
Best friends with the spirit of chaos incarnate. I would know.
Oh, buddy, get over here.
Yeah, that's... no, not the noogie.
Noogie!
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Alright. Who you got?
I want Bill to win, but I still think they could give it to him just based off his, like, anything, whatever, you know, he can do anything, basically.
Yeah. I would say Bill, personally.
But I think if anybody could beat him, like, they said, like, the cut-off guard thing is the one thing that makes me think Bill could win. So I think he could trick him in a way that would let him just steal his powers, if that's possible.
Probably. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, shall we?
Yep.
Oh, madness bubbles.
Boy. Pasting all this bootleg merchandise together sure took a lot of glue.
Oh, gosh.
Good thing your friends make their own.
Friends of a friend. But there's an idea. Dear Princess Celestia, today Bill Cipher learned an important lesson about friendship.
Ah, gag! Ow, my eye! Ah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. So...
I'm guessing you're gonna have to mute this whole battle because of the song. Probably.
Well, the music. Here's the thing: Death Battle. They make their own original music, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, they like claim the shit out of it on the slightest thing, and it's annoying. So yeah.
Enjoy your just dessert.
Oh, just yeah. But up. Uh-oh, here we go. So, it seems that we're already starting to warp reality in space and time.
Turned him into a Dorito.
A tad Euclidean for my taste.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, old-timey. Noogie. Sock puppet. Okay. Hi, kids. Silly string. Oh, Jesus.
Holy crap.
Tell Jean-Luc his show is worse than Code of Honor.
Oh, come on, YouTube. What the hell?
Dang old internet, man.
Hold on. See if we can get this fixed. Fuck me.
This episode...
I think that's too far.
There we go.
The code of honor!
You are not qualified to work with the fourth wall. This stalemate is getting dull. How about a different game?
Sure, I love checkers.
Chess.
Fish.
Spiritual battle?
My mind? Oh, this is my shtick, you hack!
We may be evenly matched, Bill, but I've seen your
Actually, I'm listening more and more, and he's sounding more and more like Alex Hirsch.
show, my two-dimensional nuisance. And I know how you die.
Oh, you think we're equals? That you're safe in here, you low-effort clown? I'm an all-seeing God!
Holy shit.
Well, it was worth a try. But still, I'm surprised you don't recognize your old home.
No.
Oh, no.
Discord? Discord?
No. No! No, 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 no!
Oh, Bill.
Yeah.
Ah, no big deal. I've done this once already. Wanna make a deal? Hell!
Hell
Bill
yeah.
wins. Damn.
Hey, that's my line! Public service announcement. If a yellow triangle in a top hat offers you a Faustian bargain, please do not accept. He might be angry at us.
This fight was almost dead even. They can both manipulate space and time to such a degree that speed is essentially meaningless, and both at their peak could control their universes, possibly even the multiverse.
Sure, Discord could potentially drain Bill's energy with the bewitching bell, but remember the Shacktron?
While the unicorn hair barrier stopped Bill from entering, its magic nullifying aura was not effective on him. If he wasn't drained of his power by extensive contact with that, it's unlikely the bell would do the same.
So with two characters who can do basically anything, how would they even kill each other?
Both can restore their bodies from nothing, but only Bill has been shown regenerating damage to his spirit. Likewise, even in a weakened state, Bill has been able to manipulate and damage spirits himself, which is extremely useful considering we know fully erasing Discord will kill him.
While Discord's trickery may frustrate Bill for a while, his ability to see an infinite kaleidoscope and literally tell the future would let him cut through the tricks and vaporize him body and soul.
Now, it is worth remembering that Bill has been defeated before, when he was trapped in a mind that was being erased.
And Discord had all the tools to replicate something like that.
However, that scenario relied on Bill's tunnel vision on invading Ford Pine's mind specifically, as well as his myopic underestimation of us lowly humans. Against other cosmic beings like Time Baby, he went for the kill immediately.
For the record, Discord has been tricked in the past too. They both had their fair share of embarrassing moments, and they're both smarter than their mistakes at their best. The real difference is that Discord is consistently more carefree in his approach. He's used to being superior to those around him, and has been shown not to take threats seriously until it's too late.
Like with Tirek, another crafty, manipulative schemer, kind of like Bill.
With his trillion years of reality-destroying malevolence, Bill was able to take advantage of Discord's carefree attitude and get the opportunity to land a killing blow first.
Discord was incredibly powerful, unpredictable, and fearsomely persistent, but Bill's powers and ruthless instincts gave him the edge he needed.
Discord could try every angle, but Bill just had his eye on the prize.
Let me out or I'll eat your dreams!
That's...
Is Bill's
Let me out! Now I gotta read.
So we were basically correct with what we were talking about.
Yeah. I wonder who, like...
John Patton.
Yeah, so it was not Alex Hirsch. So... Still did really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next? Alright. Oh! Cole and Mercer?
Prototype?
Yes!
Damn.
Cole versus Alex Mercer. I am down for that, dude.
Hell yeah.
Dude, Cole McGrath and Alex Mercer. Dude, two, like, awesome platformer, like open world action games.
It makes sense because there was always a debate between people when Infamous first came out as to which of those games was the better because they were similar.
Yeah.
But, like, some people liked Infamous and some people liked Prototype better.
I will definitely say this.
I'm an Infamous person myself.
I like both. I started out with Prototype. I'll say this.
And I definitely think Infamous grew into a better
overall franchise,
like,
yes.
Second Son is a kick-ass
dude,
third entry.
I'm never going to say that Infamous is a better franchise overall. It is. 100%.
Whereas I heard Prototype 2 was kind of weak compared to the first one.
Well, Prototype 1, where things went, I would have loved for them to have continued down that path with Alex, but instead we switched to a completely different protagonist in the second one, and it's like, dude, this could have been so much more if the studio would have just like went all in on it. But I'm hyped for that death battle. I will watch that. I will be there for that, dude. But let's see, what was it? Let's see, Prototype video game. There it is, 2009. Gosh. Yeah, overall a really good game. But I think Infamous, the first Infamous, definitely has like the better. Yep, both came out in 2009. Yep. Better score overall.
So I thought it was interesting that two very similar games came out around the same time, you know?
Well, this is by, like, Sucker Punch. And as you know, you love Sucker Punch because of Ghost of Tsushima. Mm-hmm. Whereas Prototype was done by Radical, and unfortunately, they did like some of the Hulk games, but currently they're owned by Activision, and they really haven't done much since then.
They're
like
supporting Destiny.
They've basically been relegated to a support team for Destiny. And they haven't really done anything since.
Prototype 3 was canceled, apparently. If you go down to the bottom there.
Boo. Yeah, Prototype 2. Gosh, I was hyped for this, and parts of it are good, but damn, really wish it could have gone better. But anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be the next one, and I guess we're gonna have to watch that when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So anywho, that was Bill Cipher versus Discord. Bill Cipher won. So hey, Gravity Falls fans unite.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's gonna do it. Till next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.